Katrina compels James to poison her husband, leveraging his mother's life. She spares Alessandra, planning her marriage and banishment. Katrina meticulously orchestrates the poisoning, using the butler as cover, and regrets not securing James's loyalty earlier. She rewards her loyal maid, Crystal, with a ring, but secretly plots to frame Crystal for theft if her schemes unravel. Katrina's ultimate goal is to seize the Baron's entire fortune for herself and her daughter, Kate, a plot veiled by her feigned love for him. Suddenly, Katrina remembers a crucial last-minute backup plan, rushing to her room with Crystal. What final safeguard does Katrina intend to put in place? And what extreme action is she preparing to take to protect her grand design?
I am too old to be dealing with all of this, Desmond muttered as he waltzed into his bedroom the next day. William made him stay the night to have drinks and brought a few women from the red light district to entertain them. No matter how many times he mentioned going home, William ignored him, and eventually, morning was upon them.
This is the shock of the century. 2 powerful men are fighting over Alessandra. What is there not to like about Kate? Where on earth is this woman?
He looked around the empty bedroom for his wife. At this time, Katrina would now be waking up. Desmond took a seat on the edge of the bed to take off his boots. He had no time to rest as there was work to do. He needed to prepare Alessandra to be sent to William's home in the night, when no one would see.
You are late.
Katrina glared at her husband when her eyes fell on him as she exited the bathroom.
Can it even be counted as late when my husband left in a hurry last night and came back in the morning? Were you with a woman? Katrina, do not be ridiculous. Why would I entertain a woman when there is a possibility you would hang me by my balls to a tree?
Katrina covered her nose as the stench of wine filled the room. The more Desmond spoke.
You were drinking.
Desmond placed his boots on the side of the bed for a maid to move later.
I am allowed to have a drink here and there. Not even my mother would be able to scold me for it if she were alive. Do not think being my wife grants you that privilege. Believe me, Desmond, I do not think it does. You could at least tell me where the hell you were running off to so late in the night so I wouldn't be concerned. You would wish to know where I was going if I were the one to rush out,
said Katrina.
Well, obviously it is different for a woman. You cannot just leave home at night when so many women are disappearing and the culprit has not been caught. And as a wife, where would you be going when your husband is right here? I don't have the tolerance to deal with you this morning, woman.
Desmond abruptly stood up, taking off his shirt to prepare for a bath.
You insufferable man. I am disgusted by the sight of you. Do you think the other husbands treat their wives this way?
Katrina exclaimed, annoyed with the constant secrecy on Desmond's end.
I would not know since I do not think about them. I have a lot on my mind, and the last thing I need is you yelling at me as soon as I arrive home. Give me a break.
Desmond sighed, sitting back down on the bed to rest his head in the palm of his hands.
I have found myself in trouble. Then tell me what is happening so I can share your burden. That is why I am upset with you.
Katrina walked to the bed and sat down next to him. She was curious to know what had happened between him and William. She ran her hand up and down his back to calm his nerves.
Talk to me, my sweet husband. We have to send her away tonight. Alessandra, I mean. William wishes to take her, and then he would give us more money for this exchange, or have my neck if she does not go with him. Do you see why I have no time to argue with you?
Desmond looked at his wife.
Then we shall give her to him and take the money.
Katrina did not see what was so difficult for him to be in this state.
Did you spend all of the one he gave you before? No, I invested it properly this time, and it is showing to be a good idea. The money has doubled. but it is not enough to pay back William. If I had a bit more time, it could triple, and then we would be back on our feet. I promised her to William last night because of his threats, but now I am more concerned about Edgar.
What new complications does Edgar bring to Desmond's desperate bargain? Will Desmond and Katrina manage to appease William, or will this new threat jeopardize everything?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.